As a matter of fact, if you were a car and the oil light in your car comes on, hey, shout out, and the oil light in your car comes on whenever you low on oil, how many of y'all would tell the truth and say, I'm low on oil right now? And it's no judgment. It's no judgment. It's just taking the accurate. And ladies, please stop ignoring the oil light. That means something wrong. That means go to Firestone. Watch this. Because if you keep driving with that light on, what would have cost you $3 will cost you $3,000. I know y'all saying, what's that got to do with what you're talking about? It's got everything to do with what I'm talking about. Because right now, God is giving you a warning before destruction. God is saying, things ain't been going right in your life. You haven't been feeling right. You've been short-fused. You've been short-tempered. You've been popping off on people real easy. People get on your nerves. All light. You don't feel like coming to church like you used to. You're not in ministry like you used to. All light. You and your spouse are not getting along. Y'all ain't making love. You ain't talking. All light. You feel lonelier than you've ever felt, even when you're surrounded by people. All light. You are not tapped into your purpose. You're just simply going through the motion. You're working a job, but not in your career. All light. Some of y'all need to understand that God is trying to give you warning because he loves you. Did y'all see those the doors of the church open when y'all came in? Did you see the heat blowing in? Those were diesel heaters blowing in because we didn't want you to be cold this morning. We had spent $3,000 to make sure that you guys were warm this morning because, watch this, MLG&W accidentally cut our gas line during construction. And we don't have heat in the building because the lines that connected the power source that create a flame in order for us to keep the heat in the house was severed. And some of y'all don't have any power in your life, any fire in your faith, because somebody has severed the connection between you and God. Some of y'all in here today. It's not because you've been evil. It's because something outside yourself has severed the connection. And God is saying, I'm trying to get power back in your house. But can you press through what it is that you're going through and show up anyway in spite of what's been severed? Watch this. Once we discovered that we had been cut off on the outside, it required us to do some work on the inside. So Pastor Michael Douglas and Pastor Dana told me, Pastor, we had to get some contractors to come in and fix some leaks. We discovered that after the lines were cut outside, it made us do introspection on the inside and discover that we got leaks on the inside as well as what they had done on the outside. Watch this. Some of the stuff that has been cut out on the outside has made you now look on the inside. Some of y'all are wondering why you've lost certain relationships, why you've lost certain jobs, why you've lost certain connections. God says, because I had to do something to make you look on inside yourself. Because many of y'all have been too focused on what people are doing on the outside that you have failed to realize that I got an oil leak on the inside. Am I preaching right now? How many of y'all can tell the truth that at some point in your life there's been a leak in this old building and your soul, and y'all ain't gonna talk to me in here. Look at your neighbor and say, check your leaks. Why am I cussing so much lately? Check your leaks. Why do I feel like hitting somebody? Check your leaks. Why do I feel so depressed? Check your leaks. Something's not right because your connection was severed and you didn't even know it.